This is the external structure of the human eye. The outer part of the eye contains the eyelid, which has eyelashes on it, and it protects the eye from any harm that can come from the outside world. This white part is called the sclera. This part that is colored is called the iris, and this black hole on the inside is called the pupil, and this is the external structure of the eye. Now we will look at a horizontal section through the human eye. So the eye is cut horizontally, and we are looking now at the top to see the eye from the middle and downwards. This is the sclera, which we said is the white part that we can see externally. It extends all the way to the inside. It is a tough covering that protects the contents of the eye. It is the visible white part of the eye. And on the very, very outer part of the eye, we have the cornea. The cornea is what covers the colored part of the eye, what we see as the colored ring. It is covered by the cornea, and the cornea actually captures light and allows it to go into the eye. So what lets light into the eye, the first point of the eye that light meets, is the cornea. Inside the cornea, we have the iris, which is the colored ring of the eye. When we say someone has blue eyes, it means that they have a blue iris. And this black hole that is found inside the iris is called the pupil. Light goes inside this pupil after it passes through the cornea, and it is actually black because it does not allow light to escape from the inside of the eye. It allows light to stay inside so we can see an image. If light was allowed to escape from the eye, we would not be able to see an image, and that is why the pupil looks like a black hole. Now back to the inside, we have the choroid. It is in front of the sclera. It is a dark layer that contains pigment cells as well as blood vessels. What these pigment cells do is that they stop light from being reflected around on the inside of the eye. So light is not allowed to be reflected inside the eye. Instead, it is collected and focused on the retina. The retina is the part that we see as yellow here. As we said, it is the light-sensitive layer of the eye. It is the layer that allows us to form an image. We have receptor cells in it. Light energy is transduced into the electrical energy of nerve impulses that go to the brain so that we can see the image. We also have the lens right here. The lens refracts light and focuses it on the retina, and this way the receptor cells in the retina will convert the electrical energy to the optic nerve, which will take it to the brain, and the brain will process the electrical message that came through the nerve. And right here in the middle, we have a blind spot. If light is focused here, we do not see an image because there are no sensory cells. That's why it's called the blind spot. And we have here suspensory ligaments that connect the lens to these muscles that are called ciliary muscles that will contract and relax to change the size of the pupil to allow different amounts of light to enter.